Welcome back. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and lots of women might not know all of the options and results available to them for breast reconstruction.
Joining us now for this sponsored interview is Dr. Christopher Shale. He is an Intermountain Health plastic surgeon and reconstructive surgeon, and Tanisha Tucker is a cancer survivor from South Ogden. Thank you both for joining us. Now, there are some pretty shocking statistics when it comes to breast cancer. Will you share those, Doctor?
Sure. There's a chance about 1 in 8 women can develop breast cancer, and many women have genetic predisposition for breast cancer as well, which is another thing that changes the way things go. There'll be, thousands of women diagnosed with breast cancer every year, and unfortunately for us, only about 50% or so actually know all the options that are available to them. And so that's why we're hosting these events for breast cancer reconstruction awareness.
And doctor, who needs to start getting screened? Who needs to be aware and be monitoring?
Screening is actually an interesting topic because it's sort of changing right now. Some places they recommend 50 years old or older. Some recommend 40, so there's a little bit of a debate about that. But I think the most important thing is not everybody's a little bit different. So at least by 50 you should be getting screened. And for some folks like Tanisha who have breast cancer gene, that is a lot earlier. So those need to be screened a whole lot earlier and also get tested earlier.
Well, Tanisha, so this does run in your family, so you are very aware of this and what it can do. So tell us a little bit about your journey and when you found your breast cancer.
Okay. Well, I don't technically have breast cancer. I carry the gene. It's called a PALB2 mutating cancer gene, and they took my blood in 2022, and they sent it off because I went to the doctor for a whole nother procedure, but because of my family history, my doctor decided to test me to see if I carried a gene, and it came back that I do. So with that, it was high risk for ovarian cancer, breast cancer, and pancreatic cancer. So with my options that she discussed with me, I ended up having a full hysterectomy and then a double mastectomy and then reconstruction. When I was talking to my doctor, the hysterectomy part I was perfectly fine with because I had already had my son. I was in my 40s. I was like, okay, it's fine. So, but when she got to the double mastectomy part, that's when I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Because I have friends who have had breast implants, and some of them have been good experiences, some of them really bad, and I just knew that I didn't want to put an implant into my body. And so once I just started crying, and then the doctor was like, well, what's your concerns? Why are you so upset? And I said, well, I don't want to get an implant, but I don't want to walk around without any breast, So she's like, oh, no, we have another option. And I was like, oh. And so she started telling me, and she already knew the team of doctors she wanted to send me to and everything. And it's called the deep flap reconstruction surgery, where they actually use your tissue in your stomach. You first have to be tested to make sure you're a candidate for it, and see, because they have to transplant veins from your abdomen up into your chest cavity. And then they take all the tissue from your abdomen and they actually reconstruct you some breasts. So I don't have an implant. My breasts are all me, and it feels amazing.
This is unbelievable. And first of all, Tanisha, that is so much to go through. That is so much at once. And this isn't that long ago that we're talking you getting that news, processing it, and then going through all of this. Yeah. And a lot of women, I'm sure, have been in the same boat and say, I don't want the implants either. So doctor, then the two of you make your plan from there. Yes. And talk about how that all happens.
So actually, what's great is that because we have such a good involvement with the whole team, so there were 3 plastic surgeons and then a general surgeon, and we actually did the mastectomy and the reconstruction all at once, one big surgery. So Tanisha went through a lot just for that. So that's a big surgery to go through. But at the end of it, basically, belly was flatter, she had breasts, and no risk for breast cancer after that because she'd basically had the mastectomy at that point. And so kind of it's a big process, and there is a team that's involved in doing this, and luckily we were able to do that.
There are options, and so many people, especially with this type of struggle, worry about that, their self-image and the things that they deal with there. And so there is hope and there are options. So you guys are raising awareness with events. Tell us about what you have coming up.
So there are 3 events that are going throughout Utah, actually. So one up in Logan, there's going to be one in Ogden that we'll be going to on Wednesday. And then there's another event this weekend at the Natural History Museum, and that'll be on the 21st.
Oh, we will link to all of these on our website so you can find one near you if this sounds like something you want more information on, or pass it to a woman in your life. Thank you both so much for being here, and thank you for sharing. You are going to help so many people, both of you. Thank you.
Thank you. And thanks again to Intermountain Health for sponsoring that interview.